Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Derek Barron, and I have a super special guest with me this evening. This is...
Hi, I'm Terri Barron, Dr. Barron's wife.
She is truly the better half in more ways than one. We wanted to come on here and actually do a little bit of an introduction as to who we are and what it really is about Practice Insider's Edge and what we can do for private practice healthcare individuals. It's something that we really want you to understand, that we are kind of a twofold, actually it could be a threefold corporation. In other words, we work with practices from a digital marketing agency, simplest component. If you want a website, you want social media, or if you want to also have lead generation, Facebook ads, those are things that we do. But something that we both work on together and will work with you on is our coaching and consulting. Terri brings an extremely critical skill set into that with you, and I'll let her explain that to you in just a bit. So what do you think, Terri?
Well, is it my turn? I get
It is.
I get to tell them what I do.
As you can tell, this is going to be like the Derek and Terri show. Who knows what's really going to happen? But yeah, please go ahead, dive in.
So what I bring to the table, my background is in physical therapy, and I'm also an athletic trainer. So definitely got that orthopedic sports medicine vibe going in terms of my experience in business. I was a practice owner with my husband. We founded our own sports medicine practice and practiced there quite a while ago. So I'm very fluent when it comes to physical therapists, understanding what exactly chiropractors do and how they should work together as a team for the best results for their patients. Things that I bring to the table that aren't as heavily on the side of the digital marketing part of our business is much more, I bring more of the coaching and consulting. Again, whether it's physical therapy, whether it's chiropractic, whether it's a combination, whether it's any other healthcare professional out there, I know what it's like to have a brick and mortar business. I know what it's like to need to have a good foundation for engaging your employees. Because if you engage your employees and you mentor them, they're going to deliver the best results to your patients. And we all know as private practice owners, when our patients are happy and getting great results, that's a great bottom line for us. So it's a win-win-win situation. So that's what I bring to the table to help out Practice Insider's Edge.
Well, thank you, dear. I almost gave my wife a kiss there. So there's a couple of things that, somebody will ask, well, how do you really do that for us? Well, there are two things. One is what we call our GRRO platform, and that's GRRO.co. And that platform is designed to take and increase your relationships with your patients, improve your results in your practice, and the bottom line is increase the revenue of the practice. And we do that through a methodology that we've devised over the years, and it's called the practice leverage method. And that's specifically designed to set up a practice foundation along with a patient foundation. And then we add two other things in there that are called practice drivers and practice accelerators. And those are to be able to position yourself, your practice in your community and with your patients. So you're treating those that you like to treat. In other words, when you wake up in the morning, it should be a joy to go into work. Too often we talk to practitioners and that isn't happening. So we want to make sure that's something that we can do for you. So the GRRO platform will help with that. It's an all-in-one platform to help with the practice. And very soon it's going to be released, and we're excited to get into the hands of many of the people that we know. And then the practice leverage method is where we'll get on the phone, we'll really discuss. The beauty of the way we are looking to approach this is the same way you do in practice with a patient. Is we want to take a history. We want to know what's working with you, what you've done in the past, what has worked, what hasn't worked. Then we want to kind of, chat a little bit more, dive a little bit deeper into the issues that your practice may be having or you personally may be having. And then we're going to put we're going to look at a diagnosis of what it is. Then we're going to put a plan of care together, and then we're going to start an action plan and put that in action for your practice. Because the bottom line, everybody wants more new patients in the practice, and that's critical, but we want you to have the best new patients in the practice, and we want your practice to run smoothly from yourself when you're at practice, when you go home with your spouse or your significant other, or interacting with your staff. Like Terry's very good at that. So we've been here for a little bit. Any kind of maybe finishing points you want to say here, dear?
Whether it's you diving into your practice and wanting to grow your own practice, maybe you have friends or family that are private practice owners in any aspect of healthcare, really, we encourage you to take a look at our Practice Insider's Edge and see what we have to offer and refer anyone. Maybe it's not for you at the moment, but if you think that it could help a friend or a colleague or a family member, definitely share our information with them. We want to work with anyone, and we know what it's like to be in your shoes. Started our practice from the ground up all by ourselves, and we know what the struggles are like, and we have been very fortunate to get through those struggles and become very successful, and now we want to give back, and we want to make the world a better place for all of our colleagues out there.
Love it. Couldn't have said it better myself. Absolutely. So thank you again. It's Dr. Barron again, my wife, Terri. We appreciate you taking the time. You will be seeing more of us. I may wink, like there may be, coming so many consecutive days in a row of us doing this, because we want to start to show you little snippets of what the practice leverage method is, as well as starting to show you kind of a deep dive into the GRRO platform and how it can help your practice. So thanks for taking your time. When you watch this, whether it's this evening or tomorrow, or, maybe over the weekend, if you have any questions, of course, put them in the comment box. We'll get back to you. You're more than welcome to send us a message. So thank you for your time. I do appreciate it.
Thanks. Look forward to talking to you guys all soon.